Hey everyone, welcome to Mountain Beast Mysteries. I wanted to share some footage today of something that occurred back a few years ago, just outside of Edmonton, Alberta, on an acreage where I went to do an investigation on a guy's property who had claimed to have been having all kinds of weird stuff happen. This was featured in one of my films, The Supernatural Sasquatch, and there's a lot of footage of the investigation in there. But I found some footage showing a conversation that I was having with the gentleman just after I showed up to his place, where he was kind of explaining things to me. And what I found interesting about like the audio in this video is how, I guess, genuine the guy sounded. You go to some of these places, you talk to some of these people, and you listen to their stories of their encounters, and a lot of the times you get this same thing. You can sense how, I guess, genuine the person is being, and you can sense that they really did experience something strange that they can't explain. And I think in the video clip I'm about to show you, you can see that. And there are times, when you go to these places and when you talk to people and people don't sound genuine, and they, change their stories, and things just don't sound real. They sound like they're making it up. But in this case, to me, I felt like there was actually stuff going on, and apparently stuff was going on right before I showed up there, like that day. So while I'm talking to this guy and chatting with him, I'm like wondering in my head, am I going to see something while I'm out here? And I didn't know, and weird stuff happened, and there was tracks everywhere, and you can find the tracks in some of my other videos. You can see them, the tracks in the snow. If you look up Supernatural Sasquatch, just watch that video and you'll know what I'm talking about. But I wanted to show you guys this clip to kind of show you a little behind the scenes piece of video that wasn't really intended to be in the film. I just wanted to record what he was saying for my reference later on, so I could remember the story. I turned on my camera. The footage is trash. I wasn't really filming properly. I just wanted to record his story just so I could go back to it later and have another listen, and that's what this is. So I kind of blurred out the footage a bit just to keep his identity secret, and hope you guys enjoy watching this. It was a very interesting experience, actually going to a place where there was activity happening then and there. Like this stuff was going on right before I got there. So anyways, let's get into it. I hope you guys enjoy this video clip. And if you're not comfortable going out, then you can just...
no, I just don't want to do it on my own.
Right.
Like, I'm... Okay, the only thing, like, I'll take you on the first, like, Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday to today, that thing that happened. And that would be the best scenario, I think, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so a layman's terms of what I'm going to show you is down there where she was growling, which didn't fucking clue into my head. Down there is the first sighting.
Okay. So
It's a short trail, and I'll show you where I stood and where I saw it. I haven't walked into the woods, but where it was is where I was cutting a tree.
Right.
And there is a foxhole there.
Okay.
The reason I stopped cutting the tree is because when I took a step back, I fell into basically a foxhole.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, well, I can't be chainsawing like this. There's like nobody out here to help me put my leg back on, right? So, but that's where I first saw it. Was out there. And like I said, I grabbed that stick when I took a few steps back and hit the tree. And there's a gully behind there.
Okay.
One knockback. What are the chances? So I did it again. One knockback. Third time, nothing. And then the next day they were just knocking all over.
Right. And it's just, is that tree knocking, you think, or rock throwing?
Or it was tree knocking.
Tree knocking. Okay.
Definitely. And then the other day, they were throwing rocks all over the house. And today is teeth chattering down there. They knocked over there, and one knock over there.
Okay.
That's it for today.
That's pretty good still, as far as activity goes. Like that's.
Yeah.
The teeth chattering thing is interesting because that has been reported before.
Yeah, because I kind of wrote it down like a little bit here.
Okay.
Oh, and they broke a big ass tree, large tree, 824 distinct. Oh, 2 quick knock. 115, 2 rocks thrown at the back of the house. Another rock thrown. Rock hitting back of the house. Dude, I couldn't sleep.
Yeah. Wow.
That's why I came up and slept on the couch. I'm like, that's why I'm probably covered in hair right now.
Jeez.
So I was just like,
yeah. Well.
And that's kind of what I kind of jotted down. So.
Okay. Well, let's do it. Let's start this thing. I don't even know if I'm like mentally ready to see one if we end up seeing it.
Oh, I saw it right. Like.
That's insane.
That's how far away I was.
How would you be able to estimate, like...
I just guesstimated.
Just guesstimate,
Like, probably that far away.
how tall do you think?
It's hard to say.
It doesn't have to be, like,
if it
big.
was in the foxhole, and it was big, like it was...
The thing is, if it's a small one, like a younger one,
There's 2.
they're usually more playful, and they'll do shit like that. Like the stuff you're describing.
I don't understand why they would like throw rocks at me.
It's mostly what we figure just to let you know that they're there.
Why so I'm first? I chose this life, and I didn't choose this.
No.
Like I didn't like expect to have.
So to be clear, just I want to know, you want them gone, or you want them to stop pestering you, or you want both, or what are you thinking? Like I obviously can't make any of those things happen because we don't really know what we're dealing with, but I just want to know how you want to go about.
Like the geographical location after I looked at it. After that turn in the river,
Yeah.
like they're going straight that way. And straight that way is the beer pond. That's the end of the road for them. So that's why I said, like, is this the end of the road from them? Are they birthing? Is this their spot?
I'm assuming, like...
If it is a birthing spot, there's no way in hell I'm going to disrupt nature.
Right.
Like, no. Ain't going to happen.
I don't think... If it is that, I don't think they would do it here, right? I think they would do it more in a secluded area, like at the river.
Yeah. Which is quite secluded.
Yeah.
And this is not a nature walk, by the way.
That's fine.
Like, I'm legit serious. When I saw it, I couldn't have moved.
Yeah.
Even if I had an arm, like a hand around it, I was just frozen and just...
What would you do in that situation? Like, there's nothing you can do.
It was... Oh, and the beginning of that, the reason why I was up at that time, I worked late that day.
Yep.
Okay. Came home, made an actual meal for myself, put the TV on, and I fell asleep on the couch. I woke up at 2:30, went and grabbed a glass of water, and I was like, I'm gonna pee, so I went to pee, and I can't sleep. Looking outside, because it was the full moon thing, right?
Right.
I'm like, fuck it, I'll just go outside and have a smoke. Have a smoke? No, fuck. Nicotine, now I can't sleep. Threw my cigarette butt in the back of my truck, like I always do, because I don't do anything. And then, I'm like, wow, look at this. This would be a wonderful trail. So I cleared it out. And wonder what it looks like in the moonlight. And that's when it happened.
Okay.
that's the beginning. And up from there.
Yeah. I'm just gonna switch mine.